I don't think I've ever vlogged before in an open top car. This is even more awkward than vlogging in a normal car with everyone looking at you because everyone can now also hear me. Probably explain why I've got this on my face. Today is Brighton Pride, which is one of my favourite days of the year. Like, I've lived in Brighton since I was 4 years old. There was a little 9 months where I lived in London, but other than that I've lived in Brighton, well, I mean, basically since I can remember. I was 4 years old. If you've never experienced a Pride before, it's like the most inclusive, supportive, friendly, loving, caring day that there is in the year. Like, everyone is just in such, I don't know why I'm whispering, everyone is in such a good mood. Like, an unbelievably good mood. And it's awesome to see everyone just being so supportive of everybody. As you can see on my top, it says love is love. On the back, I don't know if you can see, but there's all different genders and everything. Everybody kissing everybody on the back as well. It's a cool t-shirt. It's currently like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This morning, that guy's looking at me like, who are you talking to? This morning we got up bright and early, headed over to my mum and dad's house and had breakfast. My mum, as usual, had gone, I'd like to say over the top. I think it's impossible to go over the top on Pride. So she just went full out. Hello. This looks amazing. Where's my man? Oh, I like this. I like this, Buzzy boy. This is so cool. I was about to say, look at this, but I mean, that's just their window. That's always there. Yo, the garden looks sick. Put on the most amazing spread, unbelievable food. We had bacon sandwiches, sausage sandwiches. My sister and Sean had tons of their friends over. We then headed down to, it's not a carnival, a parade. We headed down to the parade and saw everybody dancing with their floats and all the different companies that are super supportive. So we just bought half of the stock of flags. On the way here, I stopped off outside basically to go into the actual, like, oh, dropped my phone, the Pride event. You need a ticket. I do not have a ticket. In fact, I don't even know many people who do have tickets. They sold out in like a second because Britney's performing tonight. Like, actual Britney Spears is performing in Brighton tonight, so people are excited. The tickets sold out in like 1 second. But I thought it'd be cool to stop over on my way, so I did. I've got my drone with me, pulled over, got the drone out. However, we got to stop there because it was at this point I started freaking out. I barely shot any footage at all. My drone on the remote started being like weak connection, everything was like jolting and lagging, and I was like, if my drone loses connection now, I don't know if it's going to land itself back where I took it off, because there are trees everywhere. It's not going to be easy. But also there are so many people below me that if this drone falls out the sky, I could legit kill somebody. Like if this fell on somebody's head from like 100 meters up, yeah, they're probably going to die. So I decided swiftly to fly it back. I wanted to get really, really close to the stage and fly it over, but I just didn't want to risk it because it was already saying weak. And I think it's because there was so many thousands of people, as you saw, and everyone was probably on their phones taking Instagrams and everything, like using up all like the signal and like all of, you know what I mean? Anyways, I've now come out, driven out to the supermarket because we haven't had lunch. And in fact, Poppy and all of their friends are still out at Pride. Mum and Dad and me and Zoe headed back home to my mum and dad's house to check on the dogs and play with them and stuff. Oh, I should probably put the roof up. Yeah. That is what I'm talking about for a lunch. Oh my gosh. So my dad told me earlier that apparently it is record temperature ever on record. Why? You know when you say a word so many times it doesn't sound like a word anymore. Record. No, on record. It is the highest temperature ever recorded in Europe at the moment. Apparently today it's 47 degrees in some places in Europe. 47! Because I know that there's going to be people that are watching this video that live in countries that it's regularly 47. But who's beeping me? I'm not in anyone's way. But here in Europe, we're not used to like temperatures like that. So we're not designed, we haven't got anything built and put in place to be able to handle. Like that's genuinely dangerous for pets. Like 47 degrees, our house would be so hot, Nala would legit be like struggling to breathe because we don't have aircon. So it is a little bit worrying for like kids and pets and people just not drinking enough water whilst out and about and like passing out and stuff. I don't know what the exact temperature of today is. I don't know why I'm also looking out the window because the sky doesn't tell me what the temperature is, but I think it's about 32 today. Is Dad asleep? No, he's not. Yeah. Is he actually? I think so. When it's hot weather in the weekend, my dad loves to have a nap. Excuse me? Are you sleeping?
Just having a kick.
He's fast asleep. Says he's having a sleep, he'll be down in a bit. Can't even describe how good this sushi is. I feel like sushi only came to the UK like it only got mainstream like a couple of years ago, didn't it? Actually, I remember when Poppy and Sean went to Australia travelling and they said sushi over there is massive, and I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what, that Japanese food? They were like, yeah, like the fish. And I was like, why is that big in Australia? She was like, no, it's really like just really popular thing, and I bet you it's going to come popular in the future. And now look at it. I didn't catch that on camera.
You look like you've just been shat on.
I literally, can you see it on my face? Oh, no, I don't have a spare one with me.
Quick, wipe it off.
I just dropped, do you think? No, it won't, it's soy sauce.
Wipe it, then it will dry.
I just dropped a bit of sushi in the soy sauce.
Are you going to wipe it off?
I'm normally good with using chopsticks.
I love how he just goes to eat it. He doesn't care. It's all over his face.
I'm hungry. I don't mind wearing it like this.
No, we'll just give it 5 minutes. Be patient.
You really managed to get it out though, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's really good. Thank you. See you later. I have no idea how, but we straight up just got the best parking you can possibly get. All we need to do is just pay by phone, right next to where we wanted to go, on the busiest day in Brighton. £2 for 2 hours. That is good for Brighton. 84306. It's only 6 PM and there were already so many drunk people. The guy walking past just then was trying to tell his friend where he is. Couldn't even barely get a word out of his mouth onto the phone. Brittany hasn't even started yet. Brittany comes on at 9:30 tonight. As I said a minute ago though, unfortunately we don't have tickets though. Here we go. spent the last 15-20 minutes walking to find Pizza Face to get some pizza for dinner. We finally made it and it smells so good. Yo, someone's got a full-on tent on the beach. That is not a bad idea.
Nice spot as well. Look how small the stones are. Like normally when you come on Brighton Beach, the stones down near where the pier is are massive.
Yeah, that is true.
Cozy though.
These are much smaller. All my comments are going to be like, bro, that's still stones. We're used to sand.
No, but I'm talking about boulders. Like you can't walk on boulders. This is cozy.
You could sit on this comfortably.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get across.
I don't even know whose stuff I'm carrying. Like, I have no idea whose this is.
It's actually mine. Thank you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, you're carrying my pizza, so it's all good.
Sweet.
Yo, this is the goals. Go on, go and help it.
Sorry.
There's a seagull that's got a bit of one of our pizzas that's too big for it to swallow. And we don't want it to choke, so Zoe's going to try and help it. It's currently over here running away. Go on, break it up for him.
Cut it out for the little
Look at Sean's foot.
Oh, I just picked off all these stones, look. Feel it?
That is gross.
Oh, it's so itchy.
Why are you sitting like that?
One, because you keep shitting yourself. Secondly, the fan's on, so even when you do fart, it's just constantly wafting.
So we're back at Mum and Dad's, and I farted once since and I farted once in the car earlier, and I think the protein bar I had this morning hasn't done me any favours. And I'm sitting in front of the fan, and I just farted, and Sean's head, it just blew straight into him.
It's because the fan's literally right there.
Are you enjoying that?
No.
What are you two doing?
His big toe is like broken.
Why?
It's not, and then I just went, maybe I need to click it, and I went like that, and the whole thing just went.
This here is the best snack, frozen grapes. Bro, you're still covering your face.
Yeah, it's gone now actually.
Is that water, please?
This is what it's about, getting a foot massage.
That's not your water.
That was my water. That was yours.
These two are trying to learn how to floss. Zoe's arms go so round when they're out. That's nearly it, man.
I think
Do you want me to teach you, Zoe?
Sean's got it.
Yeah, Sean's got it.
I can't do the hip at the same time.
Like, I'm not the best at it at all. It's basically opposite. So like this, Zoe.
Then back.
There. Then no. So here.
Yeah, this is it.
No, it's not. You're going like this. Your arms are going round.
Yeah, but
No, so it's opposite. So watch.
Oh my god! What the hell is
have you
wrong
farted
with
again?
you?
I feel like
I haven't.
Yes, you freaking have!
I'm just not one of those people that can dance well. Poppy is asleep and will not wake up. Hello, wakey,
You
wakey.
missed. Oh, shit.
Why does it smell like sewage?
How the heck am I meant to get this off of my face? I just need some kind of big scrub. Kalamazoo beard and facial wash. Fresh pineapple to cleanse, apricot kernel oil. Why do things have such extravagant names? I mean, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try this out. Kalamazoo beard facial wash. Keeps things bright and bushy with almond, apricot kernel and jojoba oil. Am I meant to know what any of that stuff is? Because if I am, my hair looks like the end of like a wire brush right now because I've been wearing a hat all day. Whilst I'm washing my face, let's chat about my last 4 videos. The little 4-part horror, kind of 3-part with an extra part at the end that you guys asked for. Like documentary horror series. Because I loved making them so much. I loved making something. Well, I should probably wash this off. But I don't know where to put the glitter. Does it just go down the sink? I loved making something that was just a little bit more like produced. Like I didn't have like a proper camera team, obviously. I didn't have anyone else edit the videos. And this isn't like slamming my daily vlogs or anything. Like, I do love making this style of video. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be making this, what you're watching. I've been making this style of video that you're watching now consistently for like 4 years. So I'm very used to the format of like filming, editing, uploading, the same style of thing again and again and again. And making this little like 3-4 part series about the prisons and just switching it up and filming from different angles and having guests on and stuff like that. It kind of, it felt so refreshing. Like, it felt like I wasn't just making my normal, well, I mean I wasn't, but my normal YouTube videos. Like, it felt like I was doing something more fun, something more exciting than just my videos. So I definitely do want to do more, not necessarily like prison horror videos, not necessarily like trying to find paranormal, but more videos that are shot a bit more of a different style, maybe having my mate Morgan again with me, and I've been thinking of some different ideas and stuff because it was just super fun, and you guys seem to love it. Like, the videos went down amazingly. They were all super long, like one of them was over an hour long, and it still got the normal views that a normal video of mine would get, which is amazing because, I mean, on YouTube it tends to be the shorter videos do better. But with you guys that watch these videos, often my longer videos do better, which is really rare on YouTube. One of the first tips I ever got told from YouTube themselves was the first 10 seconds of your video is the most important 10 seconds out of your video, because you've got to capture your audience, you've got to make them want to stay and watching the whole thing. But when I'm making videos, I don't really even think about that. I just make whatever I want, and I'm lucky enough that you guys watch that no matter the length of it. I feel like this glitter is going to be stuck in my stubble forever. I never properly wash my face. I normally just wash it whilst I'm in the shower, and I know that's really bad, I know it is, but I just never do.